probably push that button again. There we go. Yeah, should be self-aware of why I've got Y signed instead of T for research. Because every time I go to rotate, I open up the research queue. See, I remember now. Probably, admittedly, I did set that in like 2018, I want to say. It was a while ago. It's like 2 or 3 years ago. So, in between last time and this time, got this pasted down. So, this thing doesn't flip perfectly. It's also slightly off compared to that, which is mildly inconvenient. But we will work with it. I did flip these, however, so that means this will be different. It'll be reversed relative to... Oh, actually. That means steel and plastics on the top. Oh yeah, undoing that, undo that, undo that, whatever that was. Whatever that was. Ah, I was moving around substations, okay. Undo the substation movement. See, I need to get up and get a coffee and think about what I was actually doing in there. Yeah, this does need to be the same. You can't rotate it. In this case, flip it. Oh, it's going to be a bit weird while the mini loaders are in the way. Can. There we go. Okay, so you can't click and drag that. Good to know. The poles yet again. I'm forever readjusting these. Suppose I could just really just trying to balance out the spread of them. Even though it's kind of arbitrary. I think these could actually go out further as well. It's pretty close to the same spacing. I think yeah, that one's still a little bit closer than the rest. That does the job. How are we doing for Roboport coverage? Let's re-add that. For my purposes, having the Roboport coverage does help with supply. Probably have to move that eventually. Alright, now I need to re-add this. Eliminate these. We don't need them anymore. Re-add them here. There's no excuse for me getting the belts wrong if these are actually here. I mean, I imagine I'll still get them wrong. It's just that there's less of a reason for me to get them wrong if those are there. Okay, first one. When I get more built. Can I park a roboport? Yeah, I can. It had power. Not with those substations, it's not going to get power. Here they come. You know what we need? We need robot speed. It'd be nice to get some of this base going just to get the research happening. Just get the science packs preloaded into the labs. I think I had this allocated as 4 labs to do the lot. Those labs should probably also be a lot further out, like out here. So one mistake I think with this map is I greatly underestimated how much space it needs. Trouble is, it's still also a fair way off. Like, this is low density structures. I need to fix rocket fuel. I need to build... Oh, this is... No, that does need it for production. Yes, I need this for production and military, both at the same time. Same as the last map. I need to plug these in, finish these off. I need load. Rocket control units isn't even in yet. Arguably, control units should probably be here. I was going to put them over there, but they should be here. I might even move these somewhere else. Oh yeah, batteries as well, still haven't been done. What to do? What was batteries? Batteries was a fairly, yeah, just acid, iron and copper, that's easy. You can stay there. You can go there somewhere. Yeah, the thing with control units is I would like it to be somewhere relatively close to the rest of the circuits. And if I can keep them on a short trip as well, that would be dandy, handy dandy. I was thinking maybe I could put control units here and move this down further, and then I remembered that involves moving this further, and I really don't want to move it again, ever again. It was already over there before. It's actually a more reasonable spot there. Like, this should be out here, batteries again out there. Specifically what we use speed modules, which is an equal combination of green and red. So keeping them in this cluster is a good idea. Maybe I could put them down here, like extend down further. It would be beneficial for the green circuits, because they tend to come down this way. What do you reckon? Put, can't the button for that anymore. Unless it's a different button. Control units, I think, was originally up here somewhere. Gotta have that sip. Show us your sip emotes. Yeah, control units down here somewhere. Oh dear, skull drum time. Rizzo, coming on in.
Hi.
Hi. And Superjet with a raid. Hi. Hello. Hi. Show some love and hype for Rizzo with that 23 month sub. And Superjet coming in with that raid. Hi. Hey. What are you working on? Show some love and hype. Keep that love and hype going. And honks. And, well, technically Jan's kind of inappropriate. There was something else I was thinking of to add, and I've forgotten what it is again. The hell was it? The hell was it? I saw something, I was like, I should add that as a sound drop. And I forgot what it is now. Damn it. I really can't remember now. This is why I should really add these when I think of them. And then if they're terrible, we'll just remove them. So yeah, progress. Making all of the progress. Ooh, a cooking stream tomorrow. I'll have to keep an eye out for that, definitely. I reckon IRL stuff like that goes a lot further than gaming does on Twitch. That's why I want to do more workbench stuff. Ooh, so. There. There. So there's always just eyes glaring at you in the background. Keep them sips up. The only downside is, with that sort of thing, it's hard to get noticed. Like, hang on. Purple. Purple was steel. Work on the bench explode. It's all the better, yeah. So purple. I need to swap purple and. Oh boy, that's problematic. Wait. Yeah, purple was steel. Steel, and then this one is steel. Therein lies the problem. So like that. There's our maximum... Yeah, that's our maximum width right there. Can't exceed that width. Just to be extra difficult. So I'll plug in the easy stuff first. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's where things get difficult. I mean, we could observe what we did here. Sort of cram these in the middle, admittedly. Like that. There. Yeah. And we can add that. And you can slide under there. And then we have a winner. A WinRAR. There. Seems to tickle the box. It's within the footprint, mostly, nominally. Okay. I. There. Head hasn't exploded yet. Excellent. I congratulate you. Did become a problem. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, there. I think I need to swap these around. These turn up earlier. There. Oh, that's surprisingly convenient. Yeah. No, I can't do that. I can't underground. I suppose I could green underground it, like that. Just gotta get some project ideas going for workbench stuff. To really get that going. Wrong one. What's... Oh. That's why it looked funny. That's better. There. It's actually tidier than the other one. Fine by that. It is entirely fine by me. So, one there. Why I built this in the first place? The extra belts. I'm never going to use them. Oh, that's slightly off. Looks wrong. It's because it is wrong. Yeah, it should go all the way. Hopefully, thinking back to the cooking stream, hopefully it is... the only thing is it isn't like overnight. Then I wouldn't be able to see it. That would be a shame. There. One build missing will be interesting. I mean, I'm definitely going to save the game before running this. There's got to be a missing build somewhere. Something's got to be all screwed up. It can't not be screwed up. I'll be amazed if it actually works. I like how this thing's sort of evolved as well. Evolved and or devolved, depending on how you look at it. Total faith. Come on, all, be amazed. Come one, come all, see the amazing... oh, I'm out of belt. See the amazing belt maze for low density structures. When it first turns on for its inaugural run, you will be amazed. I imagine I'm going to balls up something here, realistically. Like that. Spaghetti Land. Clowntown coming at raiding party. How you doing, clown? Welcome, everyone. Welcome to Spaghetti Land. This is the amazing park of Spaghetti Land, where you get to see low density structures being made, and then you'll also be amazed at this is literally the discussion we were just having. You'll be amazed at seeing this thing work first time without any issues with any builds anywhere. Truly be a sight to behold. Also, hi. You were doing the Factorio as well, but I didn't see what you were specifically up to. I feel like that doesn't actually go there. It's awful. Oh, yeah, Crestorio too. That'd do it. Oh. Oh, that's the next build over. I was like, why is there an extra build there? That's why I wanted the space. And K2's good for a bit of fun. Bold Viking as well coming in that raiding party. Just recovering, reeling from that raid from Clowntown there. Bold Viking comes in, charging in with his fellow Vikings. His fellow Dutch Vikings? You're actually Dutch, aren't you? I assume Dutch. Somewhere around that area. How you doing? There goes the pain and gain. Hey, there you are. Dribble right into the last spell. Nice. I'm not too familiar with the last spell, actually. Oop. Yeah, right now, we're working on low density structures for this base. This crazy ass base. Let's tweak that a little bit. Hold on, how you doing? Hold on. Boldly raiding where other few boldly raid before. Yep. Okay, you reach. You reach. It's important that these belts actually reach. It'd be kind of irritating if they didn't. Don't mind me, my brain is full of just trying to digest belts at the minute. Yay. Conveniently, that also reaches. I'm going to move that to there just to make it look nicer. So yeah, this is our, for those just coming in from all of those raids, this is my 36,000 science a minute megabase. It's currently working on low density structures up here. This is the first half of low density structures. We need a significant quantity of low density structures. A significant quantity of low density structures. And yeah, hopefully we'll get that done, and then we'll move on to the next big item. Hopefully we'll never need low density structures ever again. I'm sure I will though. Just look at all these belts. This is using Factorio Extended as well, Extended Plus specifically. And that's how I'm keeping things somewhat sane. Only somewhat sane, I might add. Otherwise, it would get a little massive. Admittedly, I wouldn't do this style of base at 36,000. I would do a completely different style of base. There we go. They still reach as an added bonus. How much of this has run on its own by this point? Well, it hasn't I haven't actually produced a single space science pack yet. I've unlocked it, but I haven't run a single infinite science yet. Insane in the membrane? Exactly. Exactly. You can stay there. You can quite comfortably stay there. Potentially going to run into the point where these won't reach anymore. And that's going to be a problem. I feel like there's a bit of a spacing issue going on here. Oh, it's because this isn't straight. That's... That's problematic. Okay, so I'm going to need to readjust everything to make it fit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There might not be enough room. That is also an issue. Needs to be resolved. Could just use the paste buffer. It's lucky that these things copy-paste relatively well. Dang it. You need to move over. There. Into there. Does one run out of room when the space is infinite? I do somewhat artificially limit how much space I take up. Discussing the reasons behind that choice earlier. That even though space is infinite, CPU and memory resources are actually not infinite. And that just making full use of the infinite space does cause problems. Does cause performance issues. Incursor I get a follow. It's close enough, isn't it? Always needs to go a few tiles to the left and up. Yeah, it's always one off, isn't it? Always one off. Oh, my brain hurts. It really does. This has been quite the mental workload. Right. Ah, that's why. Because I moved that all the way up there. I actually hope that this still saves... Why don't you... Ah, that's why. It's like, why don't you fit? This was the wrong one. Plonk. Okay. Derp, 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 derp. Like my sound of belts? That's the sound of me placing belts. How much space do you need? 3. And you got the space of 1. That's still not enough. There we go, be consistent. So I need to pack this down tighter. Admittedly, this I think is 7. When it could... Or is this 7? Oh, that's 8. I need to find an extra... I need to shrink this down a tile. If I'd have actually gone to the trouble of working out how many tiles I needed, I would have found that out though. So now I need to work through all of these again, eliminating a tile. I mean, there's a super lazy way to do it. And that would be to somehow integrate this one into here. But how do you... Hang on. I balled something up here. Doesn't look right. I mean, it may actually be right. Yeah. That looks better. Yeah, what I mean is... like jump that over to here, and you underground that. Means that goes away, this goes away. Well, they're gifting 3 subs. Thank you very much for that. And Jim Bob, Lucifer, and AK getting those amazing koala emotes. Show some love and hype. Show some big ol' hypes in chat. Show us your hype emotes for Velda gifting those subs. Thank you very much for that. Also, doubly thank you very much for that, because that pays for the new graphics card. Speaking of, it helps offset the cost of the graphics card, because they're expensive right now. Speaking of, I think this afternoon, after lunch today, I'm going to try and switch over. So I want to do the dual PC setup, and I'm going to try and switch that over this weekend. Yeah, I managed to find one. Cost $1,800, but I managed to get one. Because 3070s here start at... Actually, it's a pretty good price, because 3070s normally start at $2,000 here. And then it's $3,000 to $4,000 for 3080s and 3090s. I think it's somewhere around $4,000 for a 3090. What did I do? I just happened to look on the website at the right time, and they had it. Just happened to be there. I mean, it's the one that I was looking at. Is the same one. I was looking at in like January, because that's what they're priced at here. That's their normal price. Let me bring it up. Here's one place around here. There. So start with NVIDIA. Sort by low to high. So $710, $70. 16x. Oh, 2 gig. I was wondering why. $80. Do they sell the 120 for a 1030? You know that's like on par with integrated. Yeah, everything here is expensive. This is normal. 1030. No one wants those. 1030's 5-year-old card now, and its 710 is 8, I think now. It's old. Yeah, we pay the Australia tax. Part of it is just the cost of shipping. And also, for some reason, people think MSRP is what things should cost, and that's never been the case. But for some reason, in the last years, apparently MSRP is like some be-all and end-all. But it's just not true. Yeah. As a side note, I think you won't see mid-tier graphics cards anymore. Like, you see the gap between, like, 1050 is 2016, 2017. 1650 is like the lowest you go, which is sort of like I say mid-tier. It's really like the middle and down. It just won't exist anymore. I think you won't see low-tier cards anymore, and that's why you're seeing 1030s and 710s still being made. The GT 770, according to completed sales on eBay, it's worth $250. Ugh. Isn't the 770 from 2006? Yeah, the mid-tier, like the longest you go, a 1650 is a 1070. And that's like as low as graphics cards goes. Cause I think integrated graphics, the APUs, is replaced the entire low end. And I think you're not really going to see anything less than anything less than like a $400 video card now. 200, well, this would have been a $200 card a few years ago. I mean, the 1650s double really what it should be. Sold out. Yeah, no one wants a 1650 here. Hey, look at me, how you doing? See, I'm still in the 1650s and we're approaching 700. 1660, we're up to 700. I haven't even hit it to the RTXs yet. Okay, the first 2060, you're approaching 900. 2060... And you're starting to get into more sold outs. 770 complete on eBay a week ago. 250. I mean, it's better than this price. I haven't seen an RTX 2070 yet. Oh, there's a 3060 for 1100. 3060. 3060 Ti. Oh, the Ti's already here. Yeah, still up in the 1200s. I haven't seen a 20 yet. They're all 30s. 3070 OEM. I wouldn't want that. MSI. I'm not a big fan of MSI. 3060, 3060. There's your 2080 for 1500, approaching 1500. I got a 3070. Yeah, so 3070 starts. Oh, the price has actually come. Oh, it's a TI, that's why. I suppose in theory I could have got it a bit cheaper if I waited a week then. Actually, I think that's it. That one there. No, that's a TI. I got the non-TI. I suppose mine can mine Bitcoin or whatever's without the. It doesn't have the mining lock. God knows what that mining lock is going to have adversely affect stuff, you know. Yeah, now you're getting. There you go. There's one that's available for 1800, an MSI. And now you're getting into the fancy pants crap. The Vision. That was 1100 in January, the Vision. Looked the other day, it's actually cheaper to buy RTX 3070 from eBay USA at the scalp price than it is to buy. Yeah, the problem is, do you want to risk buying a scalped, a flipped video card? That's the risk. No warranty or anything with it. Yeah, now you're getting into 3070. Yeah, the 37 regular 3070 is getting into the 2000 range. We go all the way down 3000. You're hitting 3090s. I'm sure there's some 4000s. But now your OC 3090s. I don't know how you get an OC 3090 because those things can't overclock. They're already as fast as they can go. Calculate the pixels yourself. Just get the old pen and paper out. Do it the manual way. But yeah, that's the situation here. Yeah, this whole MSRP thing, it's a load of crap. No one sells for MSRP or RRP. Now, the advantage of doing all that is I have no idea what I was doing. I have no idea what I'm doing now. Completely forgotten. Oh yeah, that's blocked. That's right. You're all blockulated. So I replace you. That. Do that there. eBay just for the box. So you need to read the listing. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, you gotta. That's just normal due diligence on eBay. eBay is an interesting place because it's a little slice of the old Wild West of internet. Computers used to be human. It did. It certainly did. Oops. So you're 7 in width, because you're 8 in width. What are we? 7. The total tiles is 67. Yeah, with a 21-month prime.
Yay again.
Yay again. Feels like you only just did that too. But thank you very much for that sub there. Really appreciate that. Should keep that love and hype going. Biggest gang reporting in. Yeah, computers used to be someone. Computing used to be someone who would calculate things. I should really fix this top half, shouldn't I? Getting that back in could be a problem. Remember the movie Dune? They had people as calculators. Yeah, there's a lot of people who rave on about Dune being amazing, and I have just never really gotten into it. I never really saw the appeal of it. Slide this over by one. I can't believe I've been spending like 3 hours on this thing. 3 hours? Almost 3 hours. Okay, it's not been 3 hours yet. I mean, it's pretty damn close. Your one is so bad. It's got a certain charm to it, doesn't it? It's got that certain retro sort of charm going on. That doesn't work either. I don't think. Fun game. Let me have this one, please. Sort of. The only thing that's really going for me is the fact that these undergrounds are so stupidly long. We need to fill the belts just one side of loop yellow belt so you can see. It probably would help. Normally, admittedly, normally I would. Just makes a horrible mess with this one. It would have been alright if I didn't need to reduce this down by a tile as well. Which admittedly, I don't think I... Yeah, I haven't... Oh no, I have. I need to reduce it down to 7 from 8. Or do I? Could just reduce some of them down. Be lazy. Will I ever hear the end of it though, is the real question. If I just do it the slack way. I mean, I'm all about doing it the lazy way. Right, let's repaste these, because I kind of just want to be done with this thing. I might fix it at a future date, an indeterminate future date. So how many tiles does that leave me with there? 21. Yes. Well, that one's 4 because it's 9, 7, 8, 9, 21, 22, 23, 8, 60. Yeah, so these ones I can keep like this, and then I need to fix everything around it. That will work. I mean, that's more of an issue than anything else. Yeah, I just kind of want to be done with this thing. I don't want to be spending, like, all Saturday doing this. Yeah, I need to focus the power of the future me problems, yes. I haven't focused the power... Like, I've been trying to stop doing that, because it ends up me running around in circles, constantly fixing things. But I need to channel the inner future me problems. Future me fixes it later. I mean, I still need to tidy up, to compact these. That is a given. What am I getting rid of them for? Yeah, I'm going insane now. I'm actually going insane. Get rid of those. Okay. Just gonna move you out the way for now. All that out the way. What was broken up here? Something was broken up here, wasn't it? Yeah, you weren't actually connected because you need to do that. But you can't go there. What I can do, that out the way. Goes up there. It's in there. Not. You go in there. You come up here. And you go through there. That makes sense. I think that's it. I think they got it. And hopefully there's just enough room to squeeze this in. I also keep forgetting that there is a new Dune movie coming. People keep reminding me. Ah, itchy ear, itchy ear. Probably didn't need to know that. It's a product of wearing headphones for hours. Suppose I don't get to shake hands with you afterwards. So it's fine. I figure if I'm gonna gross people out, I'll just go all the way. That's redundant. Okay. There we go. Job's done. Job's done. My God, that was some intensive building right there. Oh yeah, Dyson. I should have a look at that again. One. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now just copy paste. Yeah. It is actually what I do next is copy paste it. Right about there. Now can I... Nope, that one. I go for G and press Y now. I'm going to have to move the thing over even further. I'm going to hazard a guess that it's going to be about there. Yeah. I did the wrong spacing. Let's go wide spacing. I have a feeling I might need wide spacing anyway. I seem to remember the last one of these I built was wide spaced as well, for reasons of getting trains in, or crossing over without running into issues. Like that. Beepy weepy. Oh, it's not on grid. Yep. That track lag, because of all those no paths. Where is it there? To be a row? Yes. But I'm just building the entrance for now. Alright, here they come. There's the plastic trains, there's the copper trains. Save game. Steel train? Oh, wrong one. Hey, steel train and copper train. And copper train. Copper train. There's the steel. Steel's going into the steel hole. There's plastic. Copper. One more copper. Or two more copper, sorry. Mmm. It's very satisfying. It's like power washing simulator. Levels of satisfaction right here. We're actually making low density. By the looks of that. Here it comes. Look at that consumption. I mean, they're producing your too long, eh? You're missing a tile. You're backwards. Theory. Yeah, steel stops there. Okay, all of this top steel and plastics are swapped and have issues. Yep. Ah, crap. All of the top are swapped. What about these? That's correct. Steel there should be green. Okay, so on the top half, these two are swapped. On the bottom half, yeah, there's a variety of problems going on. What do we peak at? 8,000. And we just used 118k copper a minute there briefly. I almost need to write this down. Everything that's wrong, apart from that backwards belt there. So it was pretty close. It's pretty close. It's just a few belts that won't get through. Like that one's too much reach. Fix copy reload. I might just reload. So the bottom one, it's just belts that don't reach, and well, let's see which ones actually get stuff down the wrong belt. Even though I've started touching things. Like everything here is just lack of belt reach. Skull got drummed. Yeah, it's like belt reach there. It's probably going to be an issue. Belt reach there's an issue. Yeah, bottom is belt reach. I think there was one of these was swapped as well. But yeah, these ones, it's just the wrong way, wrong order. Okay. In theory, the only way to fix it is to copy paste the entire thing. Alright, I'll park you for a minute. So now we check all of these. Grab that. I don't mind if these are backwards. That's not as big of an issue. Some kind of overlay for unpaired underground would be nice. I wonder if there's a mod for that. I imagine there is. Problem is I did check these before, and then when everything went up and down, it all got sort of obliterated. There was a backwards underground here somewhere. Somewhere. There. I think these are all okay. Hey, Woodcat. Certain you're playing with a mod that did that? It sounds like the kind of mod that does exist. Now these two are swapped. How do I unswap them? More importantly, how? How did it swap in the first place? Because these were green, green, green for plastic. Steel down the bottom. Yeah, those two. They mix together here. That's fine. But how did they swap? Like green has the plastic, yeah. So this green should have the plastic. That'll be how. Uh-huh. Oh. That's not an easy thing to fix. My thing, I've actually, on this thing here, I've swapped them. Because it needs to get onto purple. Does this help at any point? Not really. This is going to take some intensive steering. So steel here needs to get onto that, which is also backwards. Like that needs to get onto there. Like so. I'll slide this all the way over. I don't care where they end up. Just keep that extended even. Extendo Medicode. Concerns me how much these are flippily doodling around, but in theory it doesn't matter, but it somewhat does. Yeah. It was R. Hey, that's fine. Missing. Nothing. Nothing is missing. Like, I'm really juggling these, and it's not necessarily a good thing. As long as they're consistent, arguably, it's fine. What's this thing? Maybe was left the sanity? Very likely. Somehow this has ended up being one of the worst ones I've ever done. 8, 9. 9 wide. Wide boy. At least crushes these in a little bit. Like that. I think that fixes the issue. Think. Then I could maybe have a crack at pushing these in a little bit. I don't think I'm meant to join like that. Why did I make that? 7. Okay. Noises, Rachel, Anita's. How you doing? Hi. Welcome. My head hurts. How you doing? Rick Sniper. The Moose Daddy's here. The Moose Daddy-o sure is. What are you doing? You're doing Tell Me Why. Tell me more about Tell Me Why. Hey Logic, how you doing? Moose Daddy-o, how you doing-o? Or Fraximus, hi. Welcome everybody. This is a game called Factorio. This is a game where you build a factory, and it is good, and then you make that factory even bigger, and it is even more good. And so the cycle goes infinitely, till you lose your head in a sea of factory. Right now my brain hurts. How are we doing? I am also a koala. You may not be able to, you may not necessarily see it straight off, but I am actually a koala. Just hanging around like that. But I put a lot of effort into making sure that everything looks normal for you. What's the difference between Extended and Extended Plus? The Extended isn't maintained anymore. It's the original author abandoned it. Ah, it's a murder mystery game, a story game, making choices, doing puzzles. Free right now in the month of June. Is that on Epic, is it? If it's free for a month, then it sounds like Epic. Become one with the factory. I have indeed. Yeah, so right now is an intensive puzzle to get these things plugged into that thing. I see Veldak is asking for a stair, and I shall give it to him. My eyes hurt now. Ow. So they made it free. Pretty okay. Finally done with boring school stuff. Nice. I'm doing pretty good. Done with boring work stuff this week. I say boring work stuff, like this is related to it. This is related to it. There. It's a Raspberry Pi compute. I mean, what isn't fun about that? But apparently it's boring stuff. iBucket? Rasp from the 80s. I got the, for work I got the, compute, module and the baseboard. It's damn near impossible to get the compute modules now, though. Yeah. The advantage of this thing is, as you can see, normally the Raspberry Pi does actually, the Pi 4 does actually have a PCI Express slot, but it's used by the USB 3. But on this one, they don't give you, instead of giving you USB 3, they just give you a PCI Express 1X slot. And I've got a NVMe drive in it at the minute, so I'm playing around with that. But the case on the new Pi look good? They do look really nice. The Pi 4 is really cool. Mine there. There's my Pi 4. It's got a case which is just a heatsink, and there's the HDMI adapter because it comes with a stupid mini HDMI. What am I building? That's where the problem is because I can't really say too much about it. Say it's a controller. It's going to be an integrated controller with a touchscreen interface. That's about as much as I can say. Unfortunately, like I'd be able to show off more, but yeah, I'm kind of limited in what I can talk about. Fortunately. Unfortunately. You pop up there. So carrying on from what we were doing before, we're trying to solve this puzzle. There. See, it only works because it goes in there. Uh-oh. What was that? A few builds here? Hey, there you go. It's just a few. Oh, okay. I see. The only downside to the Pi 4 is it does pump out a fair chunk of heat. Yeah, the case that I've got, it actually has a hole in there for twin fans. But fortunately, it's just such a big lump of aluminium. It fortunately doesn't really need it. I wanted cooling that was passive, and I mean it gets pretty warm to the touch. But fortunately, it like it's enough mass that it's able to radiate it. Yeah, I found that one on Amazon, I think. I think you'd also get those cases on eBay. Right, so I'm going to have to expand this one out. There. And there. And there. This is good for Steam Link and stuff in the house. Nice. A dedicated graphics processor, nice trade-off. A little fan or something for airflow. Fine price to pay for the Excel. Yeah. It's that. The video decoder on it is just so much better. The next step is to get the dedicated GPU in it. I believe that's still work in progress. I don't think that's happened yet. I know they keep running into roadblocks with. There's Jeff Gerling who's been working on it for a while now, and he keeps hitting successive roadblocks. You go there. You need to go into there. My head hurtificates. There. Yeah, if this game can be as chill or intensive as you want it to be, times. One, two, three. Buy doesn't need much. Got one attached to your 3D printer. Use a Steam Link. Yeah, it helps. Compared to Gamer's Dependency Hell Simulator, yeah, it's pretty accurate. Compared to this one, the Pi 4 is a lot better. Look at that. It's got big Chongus SD card too. Technical Debt Simulator. Oh, so accurate. They're very, very accurate. um, hmm. There. Back that one off. And I think technical debt. It's a thought I haven't heard of in years. Yes. Ever want to bring work home into a video game and distill it into its purest form? Yeah, pretty much. It's pretty much this. Right, we're down to 8. And we've switched those. It does actually connect 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Now we go through and demolish all these and fix them all up. Fixer upper Kate. Rigged. Yeah. Beldank's really been making sure making sure they get everyone rattling like a drum. Everyone's skull get rattled like a drum. I think how many times has he had his skull drum today? A fair few times. Sure. Oh yeah, the thing I was trying to think of, it was was something from Drawn Together. I saw a few clips of that. If anyone remembers that show. I forgot how unrelentingly offensive that show is. Unapologetically offensive. Oops, I didn't want to demolish that. It's hilarious. It is still funny. But, yeah, like, a lot of this stuff, you wouldn't, like, it was on the nose, like, it was not so much on the nose, but it was there was a lot of things that were very, I mean, in many ways it was stating the obvious in the way that South Park does, but turned up, like, to extreme for what South Park normally would do. Kind of forgotten just how much it how much it pushed that line. Oh, that's kind of the point of that show, though. Thanks for reminding me. Chicks. Ah, good stuff. Were these affected as well? I don't recall. I'm gonna fix them anyway, just to bring it all into consistency. And then I'll discover that something else is broken, and then the cycle will continue. Because you cannot escape the infinite cycle of building and rebuilding this one piece of factory. It never ends. Because that's how this game goes. You're always infinitely building and rebuilding. Always one tile off every time. Who knows, maybe I introduced a new error. It's entirely possible. Okay, this one does need to be spooged closer together. Noises! Whoa, Decra coming in about follow there. Hi. I even need more space. We'll see. We'll see. One off. Yeah. The Board of Education song. That I'm not going to show that one. Just you probably want to go look that one up yourself. I think that's all plugged in. I also been doing a redundant underground. I have. Yeah. How many? They should be fine with their reach. Go there, you go there. Go into there. To there. I think that's it. One. Oh, that one's problematic as well. You're right. There. They reach. That reach. That reach. Right, I think that's everything. I'm assuming these. I haven't checked. I mean, these vertical links should still be okay. Alright. They should be on the way, aren't they? Yes, they are. They can continue coming on your way. Satisfaction simulator time? Who's first? Steel again. Presumably copper next. Then plastic. Whee! Yep. Steel's on the back one. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, it got reallocated to new trains, I think. Where space is not a premium, but we still cram things together as close as possible. I mean, we did already discuss the thing about, like, you can... You don't reach by one. I mean, infinite space is definitely a thing. Memory isn't, though. Plastic goes in there, so we need to change that. That one's fine. That one's not fine, isn't it? No, that one's not fine. That one's not fine. That one is, however, fine. No, it isn't. They're still backwards. And this was supposed to swap them. Different efficiencies, yeah. I was supposed to have swapped them, but I haven't actually achieved what I wanted to achieve. Still need to go down there. And there's quite a few of these which don't extend right. Back we go. I mean, this game will do that to you. You go there. Go there. That. There. Or green. And you reach. That's why I use bots. Pretty much, I mean... Bots greatly simplify everything. Like all this crap, you just don't deal with bots. The downside is you don't deal with this crap with bots. You duck a large chunk of the game by avoiding, by using bots and avoiding all this. I think this one was correct though. The green belts. Wait a minute. Steal the purple belt. Should go into the purple belt. Purple belt goes in the purple belt. Yeah. So that one was okay. So I don't need to swap that. Now where was the offending one of these? I really don't remember. Don't remember. Possibly that one. Quite possibly that one. Alright. Save. Try again. Oh dear. Like, why this? Unload hold then. Got a copper train this time. Yeah, see, these are just going into random rows, which technically doesn't matter, but it also kind of does. Right. Yeah, you should be going through purple now. They are, by the looks of it. Or not. So I was right. It was swapped. Yeah, and that one was wonky. So this one was wonky. Doesn't like your request for math. Oh, we don't want to save that. So, second one down. And the first one up. So this one, yeah, this is too long. Because that should go into there, and then that reaches all the way through. I'm going to make that consistent. There. And then this one is still swapped, which makes sense. Because there. Alright, I think we made it. At what? 3.5 hours in? I'm working on this, we made it. Oh boy. Things I do for these stupid maps. 1 unit of copper, 1 unit of steel. 2 units of copper. Going into the back, going into there. All appear to be moving now. There's more copper. Missing 1 copper. There's the last copper. Plastic and plastic are coming in now. Something's wrong. Oh, right, that's backwards. And something's backwards here. You are. Alright, there it goes. Burp. Can't see any other obvious issues. 14k a minute? It seems like a reasonable number, doesn't it? And 200,000 copper a minute being consumed. I think it was about 28k this needed. If I remember where I parked the thing. Not enough needs doubling. Funny you say that. Hang on. 40,000. Apparently I need 61,000 a minute. So this is underperforming. 14. I reckon some of these aren't going. Yep. It's something's missing. There. Ah, you don't reach. Damn it. That doesn't really account for the lack of production. So it should be like... I don't remember how much this was. Because I know I needed 2. This other one off by 1. Trouble is I don't really want to change it. Where's the switcheroo? There. Just that one. This one has problems as well, so the one below it also has problems. Not seeing any more. I think that's it. It's just this one and this one? You know, not outputting. Yeah, these two are lacking. You don't have plastic and you don't have plastic. You don't have plastic and... Yeah, that's why. They're both too off reach. So which one is it? It's this one. And that one, which is 1, 2, 3, and 4. 3 and 4 from the top. It's an amazing amount of belt weaving. This is a phenomenal amount of belt weaving. I mean, it's not the most amount of belt weaving I've ever done. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, so this is in the wrong spot. That should be there. Like that. Or... what was wrong with this one? That? No? I've already forgotten. There it is. Yeah, that should fix that. Pretty sure. So let's try again. 11th time's a charm. Okay, copper. Copper. Comes the first lot of plastic. Last lot of copper. Last copper train's coming in, and the second plastic train. Last one in again. There's the first round of plastic coming in. Wunderbar. We should be seeing everything. Oh yeah, that's broken still. Could probably get rid of that. Place we just built. Forgot about that one. That's why I don't change. That's why I shouldn't change them. Then I forget them for the reload. Full, 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 not full. Full. Still only 15k. Full, 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 not full. Now full. And now full. Only sure. It's not like I need 60,000 or something. Uh, 36,000. Where is it? Well, 55. But I cranked it up to 40,000. Which means it demands 28,000. Oh, that's rail. Aussie Nuts coming in the rating party. Hi. 61,000. I feel like I'm underperforming. I'm probably not seeing... I mean, we're not draining it, so... That's why. How you doing, Aussie Nuts? Welcome on in, everybody. Hi. Hello. How you doing? Good sir. And Mustang. CD Mustang. How you doing? Hi. We're doing a bit of Factorio here right now. We're just working on this low-density structures build. We spent like 3 hours just building this set of belts here. It's utter chaos. And yeah, now we've got to build an output for it. I might reload as well. So it's got an output proper. Or I could just flip it backwards. That works too. Actually, no, I'm not reloading. It's not happening. Welcome in, everybody. What were you up to? You were up to Final Fantasy 14. How's that looking? Hey, Bellas, how you doing? Belts in a straight line equal utter chaos. Is this strange? What do you mean? It's the belts in the straight line are easy. It's the bendy bits that's the problem. It's the bendy bits that's been endless suffering for me. What's a hi up, Alice? I think that's Hap. Both fellow members of Red Circuit team, so make sure to check them out. Oh, it's on cooldown. Stupid thing. Why is it on cool? It doesn't have a cooldown. Hang on a minute. It's time to go tickle Nightbot. Or when I say tickle, I mean beat with a stick. It was Nightbot, wasn't it? Yeah, it was Nightbot. It should be like a 5-second thing. Might be 10. Or 10-second. Custom. No, 5 seconds. Why did you... Blah, blah, blah. It might be a API cooldown. There we go. Arc survival. Nice. Doing a bit of the old arc. But yeah, this is it's a wild one. An intensive one. Alright, the next step is the output. We're going to need to get rid of all of this. All of this here. I mean, I did always planned on removing it. Are you going to get unplugged? Probably. Actually, I think I connected round there. Yes, power seems to be getting rather sad. So I say that it is not connected anymore. So I think the answer to that is to get a little bit of a bendy bit. That's a technical term for a bendy bit. And we shall place this all the way around. Temporarily moving this out the way of the low densities. Yes, in between now and next time, I'll probably have to fix this up proper. It's usually how this stuff goes. I want to delete the new stuff, I want to delete the old stuff. Come on, bots. You can do it, we believe in you. Have the power. I mean, you're bots after all. You can do anything, you can take over the world if you want. They very much probably would, given the opportunity. Enough poles, hopefully. Get the power down. Can't get the track down. At the very least, we'll try and get the power down. Type sharp corners of the book? Apparently I didn't. I thought I did. Already working on it. Oh dear. Look out. Alright, same dealio with these. I imagine... I move that a tile. Right about there. I got more track yet? No. Are they coming? Hopefully. I thought I did fix it. That's the thing. But apparently this book doesn't have it. The missing. Oh, I did fix the missing junctions from the 4-lane. Did I not close it? I thought I closed that one because it was done. It should be there. But this, oops, that's the right hand. I don't have the right hand ones. I have the left hand thingies. So yeah, angle, long angle, bendy bit, T, 45T, Y, 90Y. That one, 45T, other 45T, other 45T, 4 to 2, 4 to 2, 4 to 2, and the thingamabobber, the other 4 to 2. So yeah, those missing 4 lanes are there. I guess I just didn't close the thing. The blueprint we're talking about is on GitHub, !BP. And you can see them on GitHub. Because we use GitHub now, since Pastebin deleted all mine. Or a good, not all of them, but a good chunk of them. I better close it then. This is the wrong way round. Kinda need the trains, the bots to build the station so I can see where it's meant to go. I think there. Ink. One off. There. Aww. Well, I can... I love how when you rotate them when they're not powered, Dr. Doof with that host. How you doing, Dr. Doof? I love how when you rotate them when they're not powered, they maintain the initial arm position, so they look kinda herpa-derpa. Hey, Dr. Doof, how you doing? How you been? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Dr. Doof is also a member of Red Circuit. Everyone's here, apparently. Bold Viking was here earlier. Now, Hap and Aussie Nuts is here. I'm sure I'm forgetting names. Sorry if I am. I'm terrible at that. Yeah, JD too. There you go. I did forget one. Doing some Factorio. I think you were doing you're doing a big megabase. Like 10,000 science a minute or something crazy like that. I only know this because I saw the announcement. Yeah, 10K megabase for today. You went live at midnight for me. Completed today. Nice. This is this. I wish I could say the same for this one. I wish I could be done with it. It's 36,000 science a minute base. But for some reason, I chose to use all belts as well. If I'd done it with bots, it would be done by now. Like if I'd done it the super basic way. Vanilla 2. Hard mode. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So like that. It took 350 hours and 5 months of streaming it. I don't feel so bad because this has been going since January. This monstrosity's been happening since January. Admittedly, it's been also off and on around work as well. So there is that. I could almost lighten the mental workload with some Oni, which is kind of scary. That you'd lighten the mental workload with oxygen not included. Right, this can push in a lot closer. It's making 10k seem small. I mean, the 10k has made my 8k look small. That's the closest equivalent. So didn't Boy the Boy do like 40,000 signs a minute or something crazy like that? I don't actually recall exactly. I think it was 25. It was, yeah, it was. I remember it was a pretty crazy base. It was very UPS optimized as well. Right, pick you up. Pop it down there. Still not powered? Good. My goal was to keep them not powered, if at all possible. That way they can all load at relatively the same time. Look out, ice time. Optimizing. Yes, optimizing. UPS with a 10k base. Damn. It's like it's not terrible. It's not entirely terrible. How we do? Oh yeah, that's still going. Still going strong. Let's wait for all this to get done. 2 million solar panels. Yeah, that's why. That'll do it. Right, power this bad boy up. There we go. Oh, after all that. After all that, we're not actually loading. For the most part. Oh, F5. There we go. Right, what are we doing now? 10k a minute. Where are you going? You got plastic down both holes. How'd you get plastic down both holes? Did I really beans it up? I think I did. I think I actually did. Shaded Dream, how you doing? Hi. I did balls it up. Well, at least I got the output built. I think I confused myself and it was already around the right way. Yeah, steel should actually be on green. They're not supposed to have double plastic. So that's a reload. That's the downside to this base is every mistake is just an outright reload. Like there's no recovering. I can't it's the only way to undo that. Like I can't because this is no balances, no splitters. This map has 0 splitters, even though there are actually splitters on the map technically. No splitters in every build. It means that if there's a mistake in a build, it's rip. Like you either tear up the entire build and start over, or you reload to save. No getting around it. Hey, Heartwarming Fox, how you doing? Yeah, so in actuality, that's wrong. Should be like that. All this time, that was actually wrong. So the steel comes down here, down green, down green, down green. It keeps on going. The plastic on purple stops here. And then a second lane of plastic picks up where it left off to do the second half of the build. Post a link, also please don't kill me after. Sure. There. Uh-oh. You have a website. which goes to a YouTube. I'm glad this is not going on the VOD music. You're a bad person, should feel bad also. Fix that purple underground. Which one? There's so many to choose from. Somewhere in the middle. Sure. It's somewhere around here. Fourth row. I know what I'm looking. I know roughly what I'm looking for. I just got to spot it. It's a matter of spotterating it. There it is. There it is. Oh dear. Okay, how many of these were affected? So, purple, 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 purple. Purple, purple. Okay. So upload anything under your domain slash cool. Like easier if I do it this way. Even when you ghost it, it still flips. I mean, it's useful functionality. It's just I've been doing it the other way around since version. It's always that functionality's been there since version, or that behavior's been there since version 12. I still can't adjust, apparently. Origin behind the story that exists now. A friend behind you said you won't. Oh dear. See, the mistake was saying you wouldn't. That's how all these things come about. Someone says you wouldn't. Copy as a... So if I do a queue, then it... oh yeah, but like you do that. But then you need to keep copying and pasting. It's more than... I'm used to be able to just go... And it paints a whole line of them down. Surprisingly useful. In the red belt base. Remember when 3,600 was a lot for a belt base, or actually 1,600 was a lot. Purple Underground number 4267B. Not to be confused with 4267C. Alright, now Steel's got a head start. 1 RPM. Oh yeah, it's an old goal. Comes the Steel. So it should be coming through on green. Green, 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 green. Green, 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 green. The advantage is that everyone gets to see the mistake watching the VOD. And they can immediately know straight away where I ballsed it up. Okay, there goes the production. That backwards belt every time. Backwards belt. Presumably backwards belt again. Yep. So many backwards belts. I think that's it. Wrong one. That one. 27. Yeah, that's more like it. 27. I think it's 28. What an idiot. I would have done X. Yeah, pretty much. It's your overweight, out of shape self. Obviously, being capable of going around trains. A train's 6'8" monster, and having the advantage of not being of being able to see it, looking down on the ground, not necessarily standing on the ground. Yeah, 30k. All right, so it's more than enough. Trainator, how you doing? Fine. Let's let these trains loose. Loosey goose. We'll just budge them on all on the same track like that. It's fine. What's his face proved that it's possible to have a no-signal train network. What's been his name? Every time. It's one of those names that I always forget. Canadian. Yes. Hi train. Hi train. Hi train again. Hi next train. And next train sometime soon. After that. Got a line of trains waiting to get in. I just need something to pick up the low density structure. Train's not fast enough. You mean I need that super duper fast trains mod? I should probably move these signals too. They're not really doing much good. There they are. There we go. The one clown, yeah, the one clown uses. I imagined it was. How are we doing? Just 7k a minute. Mach 5. It's definitely not dangerous crossing those rail tracks. They're waiting on inserters. No pre-stacker? I'm going to have a large stacker here, which connects to all of them. Just to save on space. I just want to plug this thing in. Alright, I think that's the entire thing covered and done. Or at least half of it. That's only half of it. Because we haven't built the other half yet. Can I even build... I copy that. There. And then flip? No. I would like to. Supersonic trains is the mod. Aww. I don't really want to flip the build. So I won't. I will paste the second phase of it down. That radar certificate goes there. The other radar, it's got to be there. I was trying to work out where the other radars were. Yeah, the next one will be over here somewhere. This one radar in the middle basically covers everything. Looking in 3D printing, a duct and fan mount for your welding mask. Touch warm under there. So that'd be a nice QL mod. That'd be pretty cool. We're also like way over the next break marker. We've been live for 4:20. Nice. I'm just wondering whether we. Well, it is time for lunch. It's about that time for lunch. I'm wondering whether I park it for lunch or I'd only go for like another half hour though. And I've got to build all this. Yeah, it's 4:21 now, so it's not as nice anymore. Keep going till 6:90. That's a lot of hours away. I mean, I did get up late. I got up at 8 o'clock again. Happened last week. I might have to park it here. I mean, I am hungry for lunch. I'll leave the game going and get this built. And then I think next time we'll start working back down here. Either that or I just come back later at night. I could do that too. Look at some other stuff. Took a nice, like, 2-hour nap in bed with the dog. Ooh, that does sound pretty nice. Speaking of nice things. Somehow I still managed to not connect these robo networks. Oh, speaking of, they will connect. And make sure not to connect that. Possibly that one as well. 420 is also the international calling code for Czech numbers. Who knew? Well, probably the Czechs. Crap. It happened. It happened. I didn't see that one. Transcontinental bot migration. Now you got 100. Oh, you got 1,000 something. I think it worked out for the better. Construction 30 out of 30. Yeah, it's fine. We just exchanged bots. Yeah, it's just taken everything to this trash network though. Poor trash train. Yeah, just trying to trash the entire make everything. And now it's trying to replace all of the items that got trashed. Oh dear. Oh, we're running full on light oil, which isn't surprising. I didn't really design this particularly well. I just sort of threw some crap down to make it happen. There we go. Just everything in there. That should have no job and is unemployed. Exactly. Oh, it's even got some items to build the thingy. I actually didn't see that Roboport there. I thought it wasn't there. So I thought it was in the clear. Oh dear. Oh yeah, so the power switch, what it does, all it's doing is just burning solid fuel. It's literally its purpose in life. It's all its purpose in life is to burn solid fuel. So as soon as this thing charges back up, as soon as it charges back up, it's charging because overnight. Shing. Or has it been bypassed? May have been bypassed. Yeah, it's been bypassed. That's why. This connection here bypassed it. Let's try that again. So, well, look at this. So it's running off steam and nuclear at the minute, which is burning solid fuel. And then when the charge goes down enough, it will switch on the power switch over here and reconnect the solar. And so yeah, all that's doing is just burning solid fuel, which is getting rid of petroleum gas. It's just making sure it gets used, so it keeps the lubricant supply high. So yeah, that'll drain down, and then it'll kick over. These accumulators just holding the charge for it. There's also a wood counter here. Just a completely random thing. I made a wood counter just because. Just because. But anyway, as I said, I'm gonna break for lunch. I'm getting a bit hungry. Yeah, unfortunately, I'd like to go longer, but unfortunately, I did start late.